Hello, I am Professor Sunil Khare from Indian Institute of Technology, Delhi. We are working on EPG Pathshala program of UGC and on the subject biochemistry. For this subject, the paper which we are covering now is structure and function of biomolecule 2. The today's lecture will cover about RNA. What are RNAs? What are their structures? How many types of RNAs are there and what are their functions? In today's lecture, we will study about one of the most important biomolecules, the RNA or ribonucleic acid. We will see how the RNA is formed. We will see how RNA is related to the evolution of life since early stage. We will also study this molecule in further details, its structure, its types and difference between DNA and RNA. This picture shows the concept map that will be followed in this lecture. We will first study briefly about RNA and then look at the concept of RNA word. In the next section, we shall study structure, function, properties and types of RNA in detail. Lastly, we will see how RNA and DNA differ from each other. Ribonucleic acid or RNA is an important biological macromolecule which is essential for known forms of life. It is a polynucleotide chain like DNA, but single stranded containing 4 nucleobases, and it plays key role in encoding the gene for protein synthesis. You can see picture of a typical RNA in this slide. The concept of RNA word is related to the evolution of life. In fact, the current and most accepted theory of the evolution of life hypothesizes that there was an RNA word which was present in the past and gradually we evolved. To understand RNA word in a little bit more detail, we first need to get a brief idea of ribozymes. For the first time in 1967, 3 scientists, Carl Woese, Francis Crick and Leslie Orgel suggested that RNA could also exhibit catalytic properties. Later on in 1980s, scientists Sidney Altman and Thomas Cech independently reached to find out that not only protein, but RNA can also catalyze the biochemical reactions. The function of RNA both as genetic material and as a biocatalyst thus came to be established. The class of RNAs which were able to act at biochemical catalysis were termed as ribozyme. The term was first introduced by Kelly Kruger and co-researchers in 1982. In 1989, Altman and Cech were awarded Nobel Prize in Chemistry for their discovery of catalytic RNAs. A ribozyme is an RNA enzyme capable of catalyzing a biochemical reaction. These are found within the ribosomes of the cells and are involved in the protein synthesis. Ribozymes are also associated in other functions such as splicing of RNA, biosynthesis of transfer RNA and viral replication. The RNA word hypothesis states that earlier form of life may have depended on RNA for storage of genetic information and to catalyze chemical reactions. It is thought that even before the evolution of proteins and their catalytic function, RNAs were able to catalyze functions such as replication, cleavage and RNA molecule ligation. This understanding led to the hypothesis that RNAs could have important role in the evolution of self-replicating systems. As of today, scientists have come to believe that RNA enzyme or ribozyme are remnants of ancient world which existed before protein was evolved. However, single-stranded RNA was rather unstable and easily susceptible to damages by the enzyme. It is said that given this instability and poor catalytic properties of RNA, life later evolved to use DNA and protein, while ribozyme gradually phased out. RNA is single-stranded polynucleotide molecule made up of a combination of one or more nucleotide. Each nucleotide is made up of base adenine A, cytosine C, guanine G and uracil U, a ribose sugar and a phosphate, which can be easily seen in this figure actually. RNA is single-stranded polynucleotide. To repeat, each nucleotide in RNA consists of a ribose sugar, a phosphate group and a nitrogenous base. The different bases in RNA are adenine A, cytosine C, guanine G and uracil U. Adjacent nucleotides are chemically attached to one another in a chain via phosphodiester bonds. The sugar present in RNA, being ribose, makes RNA more unstable and susceptible to degradation. RNA is synthesized from DNA by a process called transcription, catalyzed by an enzyme RNA polymerase. The new RNA sequences so formed are complementary to their DNA template from which they are formed. RNA is then translated into proteins by ribozyme in a process called translation. RNA is often considered as a template because it carries the same information as that in DNA template, but unlike DNA, it is not used for long-term storage of information. Here you are looking at the central dogma, which is well known to all of us. RNA is the key in the central dogma of life, wherein the genetic information flows from DNA through RNA to proteins. When cell is in need of a specific protein, it activates the gene of the DNA which will encode for this protein. This activation leads to the production of multiple copies of gene in form of RNA templates, also called messenger RNA or mRNA. The multiple copies of mRNA are used to translate the genetic code into protein through transfer RNA or tRNA at the site rRNA or ribosomes. Apart from role in transcribing the genetic information from DNA into protein, many additional and interesting functions and properties of RNA have been discovered with research in recent years. These are that RNA can also act as catalyst, what is called as ribozymes. RNA carries the viral genetic information in a number of clinically important viruses, those are RNA viruses. RNA plays an important regulatory role in cellular processes like cell division, cell differentiation, growth, cell aging as well as cell death. RNA defects or regulation defects in RNA have led to number of human diseases like heart disease, cancers, etc. Now, the types of RNA, here you see in the picture, there are three types of RNA majorly present in the cell: the messenger RNA, the transfer RNA and the ribosomal RNA. We will discuss the structure and function of each of these three types of RNA in detail in next few slides. So, mRNA first. Designated as mRNA, mRNA is not very organized in its secondary structure. mRNA is generated in the nucleus from DNA template by a process called transcription. It is complementary to the DNA strand from which it is transcribed. The structure of mRNA is linear in general, but it may acquire hairpin structure at some places in the strand due to base pairing between complementary bases there. The function of mRNA is to carry out genetic information of the DNA for the protein synthesis. The structure of mRNA is shown in figure 6. Next, the tRNA or transfer RNA. The tRNA are known to have a very well defined clover leaf structure, as you can see in the figure. The clover leaf structure has 4 arms, namely dihydrouridine arm, anticodon arm, pseudouridine arm, and one small optional arm. 3' end of the tRNA has conserved sequence CCA, at which specific amino acids are attached. The tRNA acts as adapter molecule. During protein synthesis process, anticodon located in the anticodon arm of tRNA identifies codon on the mRNA strand to form complementary base pairs. The function of tRNA is thus to transfer amino acids with respect to codon for protein synthesis. rRNA in cell cytoplasm, ribosomal rRNA or rRNA and protein combines with each other to form a structure called ribosome. Thus, the ribosome is a nucleoprotein. Both prokaryote and eukaryotes ribosomes can be broken down into 2 subunits, large subunits and small subunits. The large subunits act as ribozyme. The subunits are named according to their sedimentation value in the centrifugal field and measured in Swedberg units. In the picture, you can see different units and their Swedberg values of different kind of ribosomes. Here what you are seeing is that ribosome binds to mRNA and carries out protein synthesis. Several ribosomes may be attached to a single mRNA at any one point of time. To summarize different types of RNA in the cell, you can see this table. Messenger RNA or mRNA transfers genetic information from gene to ribosome for protein synthesis. Heterogeneous nuclear RNA or called hnRNA is the precursor for mRNA and other RNAs. Transfer RNA or tRNA transfers amino acid to mRNA for protein synthesis. Ribosomal RNA or rRNA provides a structural framework for ribosomes. A small nuclear RNA or snRNA associated with mRNA processing. A small nucleolar RNA, which is called snORNA, is associated with rRNA processing. A small cytoplasmic RNA or scRNA involved in selection of proteins from export. Transfer messenger RNA or tmRNA is responsible for addition of short peptide tag to proteins to facilitate degradation of proteins that have been incorrectly synthesized. Then comes the non-coding RNA or ncRNA. These RNA molecules are not encoded by DNA, rather they are encoded by RNA itself. Having discussed different type of RNA and their structure, it is relevant to see what are the difference between RNA and DNA. These are as follows. DNA and RNA are made up of monomers called nucleotides. Nucleotides in RNA as in DNA are made up of 3 components: sugar, phosphate and a base. DNA and RNA both have 3 nitrogenous bases in common. Those are adenine, cytosine and guanine. but DNA contains thiamine, whereas RNA contains uracil, the fourth nitrogenous base. In this table, actually the key features or key differences between DNA and RNA are shown. You can see that DNA is double helical and found in nucleus, while RNA is single stranded and present mostly in cytoplasm. The main sugar in DNA is deoxyribose, while ribose is the sugar in RNA. Bases in DNA are AGTC, while in RNA these are AGUC. DNA can undergo self-replication, while RNA does not self-replicate, but can be synthesized from DNA when needed. The function of DNA is long-term storage and transfer of genetic information, while RNA directs protein synthesis. There are three types of RNA as discussed previously: mRNA, tRNA, and rRNA, while DNA can be only intranuclear or extranuclear. Helix geometry in DNA is B form, while in RNA it is A form. While RNA is more resistant to damage by UV light, DNA can be damaged easily. To summarize what we learned, RNA world hypothesis suggests that earlier form of life may have depended solely on RNA for storage of genetic information and for catalysis of chemical reactions. Later on, DNA and protein evolved. RNA are of three types: mRNA, the messenger RNA, rRNA, the ribosomal RNA, and tRNA, the transfer RNA. Their structure differs from each other. While mRNA is linear chain of nucleotide, the tRNA is clover leaf structure, and rRNA is found in the form of nucleoprotein, the ribosome. RNA plays a key role in encoding the gene for protein synthesis. The difference between the DNA and RNA is that whereas DNA is double stranded, the RNA is single stranded. DNA has thymine, while RNA has uracil as nitrogenous base. DNA is the genetic material, while RNA is responsible for protein synthesis. So, in this chapter, to conclude, what we have learnt is that there was a RNA world. RNA acted as ribozyme, RNA acted as genetic material. Later on, the DNA and enzymes evolved. We also discussed different kind of RNA, their structure and functions, and we also saw the key differences between DNA and RNA. So, would you believe that there was a RNA world before? RNA acted as catalyst, RNA acted as genetic material, and this concept was strengthened by the discovery of ribozyme by Thomas Cech. However, during the course of evolution, it is DNA which took over RNA as a genetic material and enzyme appeared as a biocatalyst. So, the role of RNA got limited. Now, RNA is comprised of sugar, ribose, a phosphate, and 4 nitrogenous bases, which are A, G, C and U, the uracil. So, then there are 3 types of RNA: the messenger RNA, the transfer RNA and the ribosomal RNA. The messenger RNA are transcribed in the nucleus and carries the information from DNA. These are linear molecules of polynucleotide chain. The second kind, the tRNA, are clover leaf structures and they carry anticodons and a arm where amino acid binds. Third kind of RNA are ribosomal RNA, which are present in ribosome in association with certain proteins. mRNA binds here and tRNA provides the amino acid for protein synthesis. To summarize, these 3 RNAs together are responsible for protein synthesis from the DNA.